Hello, boys. Are we here? Are we live? Can you hear me? Can you hear music? These are the important questions that I have to ask while I play with lighting, while I figure out what I want to do. God, I am... Yikes. I don't know. Oh, I wore whites today. I'm just gonna blend myself into the backgrounds here. Let me get my hellos in order. Assuming that you guys can hear me. Changeling DJ had an okay day, good to hear it. PRS, good day for me so far. Dogface, same quiet day. David Mahone, this has been a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day for me. Oh my god, David, I'm so sorry. You know what? I hope that this will brighten your day some. If you want to chat about what's going on, feel free to. We can have a little conversation about it. You can also talk about it in the Discord, where we have the friends that we are making along the way. Believe me, you guys know that I have my fair share of bad days, so it's something we can all work in together. Stuff at work, IT issues, escaped poultry issues. Oh man, I hate when my poultry escapes. I'm sorry, I don't mean to make light of it at all. Found out I was exposed to COVID less than 2 weeks before seeing my mom, who has no immune system. Oh, yeah, that's a big rough one. I'm so sorry. Tom McConkey, I started this game last week. Tom, what did you think about it? I'm so curious and excited to be doing this. So for those of you that are just joining, normally I stream Bowser's Inside Story, because that's the current Let's Play that I'm doing, but I have been curious about trying to switch up to a little bit of different content here and there. Obviously, we're still going to be doing Bowser's Inside Story, make no mistake about it. But I wanted to see what else we can do, and the Stanley Parable is a game that apparently just got a console release on the Switch, I think a month ago. I don't know what this game is, but I know that people who are popular on the internet had a field day playing it for a while, and it would show up in YouTube recommendations of people who are popular and exciting being I'm gonna play the Stanley Parable. And I'm I don't know if this is gonna be up my alley or my cup of tea. I tried to stay as blind to it as possible, and despite the fact that I wanted to play something that was a little bit more internet culture, I still missed the window on it, because I'm pretty sure that this game, again, I think it released a month ago, so I think the time frame of when people were trying to play this was a month ago, and before that, maybe years ago. But I'm going to play it today, blind for the first time, having no idea what it's about, other than I've been loosely told that hey, you've played Misfortune, right? This game loosely follows the same kind of format as Misfortune, I guess you could say, and I had a blast with Little Misfortune, so I think we'll all have fun today. Also, I brought vodka. Now, I don't know if we're gonna do a drinking stream. That's up to you guys. You guys know the donation. I'm gonna pour myself just one single shot, because I feel that's gonna give me the liquid courage to play through a game like this. So we're gonna do one just for me, just for funsies. And if you guys think that this game begets more drinking, well, there's a donation link, and you can feel free to use it. David and Terman, I'm so excited to see George play this. I'm excited to be playing it. I should probably start it up. I've never opened the game. I just downloaded it today. Why don't we crank it up while I do my shot? We'll close out the Wii music. And we'll actually play a game today, now that I've done my casual wasting your time for 7 minutes. Guys, it's the first day of Pride Month. Are you feeling gay today? Are you having fun? I'm gay. This is my time to celebrate. This shot is for me, to celebrate homosexuality and our gay agenda. We're spreading it all across the land. Straight people are eating ass now. What do you know? The power that we have. Developed by Crows. It's peachy. Alright, so I guess we should choose a screen and subtitle language. Well, subtitles are probably going to be pretty important, right? I thought you were going to get a Princess Peach shot class. Yeah, I'm still working on that one. One thing you guys should know about me, I'm a terrible procrastinator. Let's do English, and then I guess let's confirm that. That is the language that I speak. Have I played the Stanley Parable before? I have not. Have you guys in the chat? 'Cause I know this has been out for a while, so hopefully this isn't too boring for you if you guys are all familiar with the game. If any of you, though, are also blind, let me know. Please adjust the slide bar until the computer is barely visible. Okay. Now they say barely, but should I still be able to see it? The thing is, I tend to like video game brightness to be pretty high. Should I just go middle of the road? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Why mess with a thing that's not broken? Please enter the current time. All right, so where I live, I wonder if this matters. It is 7:00, going on 7:09. Wait, that's not right. How do I switch to PM? Is this gonna be? Do I have to go all the way around? Of course I do. All right, 7:09 PM. Accessibility settings can be accessed from. I love that I was like so ready to play this game, and now I have you guys sitting through like a startup menu of options because I couldn't have been bothered to do any of this stuff before the stream so that the game was ready to go. All right, how many people are here? Are you all ready to leave? Okay, good to know. Yes, I'm satisfied. Tumlia! I just finished rewatching Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and man, is it still a technical masterpiece of a film. You know what's funny? I've never watched it in full. I wonder if it matters what side I put my face on. You know, this is a plight I always run into. I think whether I put it on the left or the right, I'm going to be blocking something. So I guess I should just get used to it. Settings. Is there anything I should know about, like, sound? That I can turn up? I want to make sure people can hear. Okay, great. This is how subtitles will be displayed. Very large, very small. Oh, we don't like very small. What if we try out large? See how that works for us. Oh, I guess I'm starting. Sorry, I didn't realize, but here we go. Wish me luck, boys.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Oh, it has a narrator. Oh, it's gonna be
Stanley
such a little
worked for a
misfortune
company
game.
in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Can you guys hear him okay?
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came
Riveting.
to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
The narrator in
And
this
then
game is
one
the
day,
same
something
voice
very
actors from Little
peculiar
Misfortune.
happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
Oh, we're gonna get
He had been
fired.
at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Huh. Interesting. You guys think the narrator is a little quiet? Should I try turning him up a hair? I don't know if this is gonna work. In fact, I don't know if it did work. I don't know if I changed anything. Oh, oops, wrong button. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna try and play with the volume a little bit. Alright, so I can move. And I can click a button. Okay, and I got movement. So I'm employee number 427 at a company that looks very bland. It reminds me a little bit of The Office, actually, if I'm gonna be totally honest. Is there a way to zoom on things? Let me oh! I hate Mondays! Well, luckily for us, today is a Wednesday. It's hump day. It sounds good to you guys? Okay. So what are...
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, that might be it. Have you ever...
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay, well, give me a minute, my guy. Have you ever, like, gone to school as a high school student on senior ditch day, and all of the other seniors ditched, but you were, like, you know, such a little goody two-shoes that you went, and so your classes were all empty like this? This is very similar to the vibe that I'm getting. I feel like it would be eerie to be in the workplace by yourself. Someone left their computer on. Oh. Huh. Interesting. Alright, let's keep moving, I guess. Stanley. I'm a very stiff man, I guess. Very, very proper movements. Hey, 420! Oh man, who's this employee? Ew, what?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Alright, am I just dicking around here wasting time? Sounds like the narrator's getting a little pissy at me. I better stay on his good side. In the last game that I played, he turned out to be an evil demon. So, best not piss him off right away.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ah, so it begins. The dilemma of this game. It's a game of choice. Go to the door on the left or the right. Or leave. No, I guess we can't do that. Alright, so given my context in Little Misfortune where the narrator was like a bad guy, should I rebel? What's awkward is it's so against my nature. As a person, I'm such a rule follower, but that's what's so great about video games, is you kind of get to, like, be a little bit more of a badass than you would be in real life. Because, like, if this was me in my actual life, I feel like if a voice out of nowhere started telling me to do things, I would probably be shockingly complicit and be like, okay, you seem to know what's going on. But let's be contrarian for the sake
This
of
was
being
not the
interesting.
correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Ah, yes, you know, that's actually exactly what my plan was. The employee lounge, you gotta see. I have to find out where I'm gonna be hiding. This is a big office space, by the way. What do these people do here? It's not very common, I feel, in workplaces for every single employee to get their own office. Usually, like when I worked at the aquarium, I had to share an office with like 5 other people in my department.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Cold drinks?
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Yes. Oh, I'm drinking, don't you worry.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
Thank you, I'm glad you
A room
understand.
so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some
Oh,
paintings.
number 1 dad!
Really worth it.
And mugs, don't forget mugs. Yeah, it's a very, you know what's really sad? I can already tell that
At
the
this
vibe
point,
of this game is
Stanley's
to...
obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Listen,
Everybody
wow.
is
Oh, that's gonna be my problem with being on this side of the screen.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time
Tamla
had
donated
passed and there was
$10,
no more,
so the
he
narrator
decided
has a
that the game was
TikTok.
trying to send
That's
him
why
a
I know
message.
what else he's in, called the Major Nerd. He's a super skilled voice actor, and also made YouTube classic, Don't Hug Me I'm Scared. Also, this game is one to definitely start a stream straight.
He has a TikTok account. What's the name? Sorry, did you tell me the name and I missed it? Drop it in the chat because I need to follow him. Oh, I'm addicted. I've seen Don't Hug Me I'm Scared, so I'm familiar with that. Oh, that's amazing. Anthony Porter, hello, welcome to the stream. We're just getting started with some shots. What I was gonna say, though, is that this room and this office space, I feel like I'm getting the vibe that it's supposed to look incredibly boring. And what's so great is that this is like the look of my apartment. Bare minimalist, essential furniture, and nothing. In fact, this is actually a little bit of a step up from my apartment because it has art on the walls. Very, very boring, safe art, mind you, but art nonetheless. All right, let me do my shot. Ah. Whew. Shots was a little bit loud. All right, maybe I should turn her down a little bit. All right. Oh, that one burned a little. All right, so where am I going, actually? What am I doing? Finding the employees. Right, I'm on a mission.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room.
I had.
And took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
First open door on my left. I feel... All right, the other thing I want to do is I want to stay on a path and not get too confused. We're already being contrarian, so we should probably stick with that, right? If I start making decisions left and right of agreeing and disagreeing with this guy, I'm going to get confused on what I'm doing, and I'm going to get lost. So let's just play it like this. Oh, this looks like the warehouse.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Hey, listen, I'm just trying to get my bearings in here. Caution, I gotta listen to the rules. Do not lie if you are lying. Stop that. Right now. Stop. Be good. A4. Alright. God, this is where you guys are gonna learn I'm not a real gamer. There's probably, like, clues everywhere I'm supposed to pick up. There's blueprints. Let's go... Oh. Wow. Wow! This place is large. Also, this is definitely, for sure, I feel a safety violation. Granted, it does have the crossline tape, but you could just fall right off of this. In fact, do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. It will cause death. Be forewarned. Penalty for misuse of the cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. So do I go onto the cargo lift?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Do you think I can get down here?
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Oh, this might be... Oh, jeez! Oh, no, I missed! Oh!
In his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I missed. That could have gone better than it did. Oh no. Oh no, we're back at the beginning. Okay, hang on. Let me get back to where I need to go.
What could it mean?
Okay,
Stanley
so
decided to go to the
we've
meeting
learned
room.
something.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You can die in this game. That's good to know. So you can die, so be a little bit careful.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room.
You are correct.
And Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I'm sorry.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, here's the thing, I just had to end it all.
Wow. Yes.
So sick and tired of my day job. You know what this gives me? Flashbacks.
Eager to get back to business,
when I was working
Stanley took the first open door
at a pharmaceutical plant that I will not disclose the name of because I shouldn't talk about my past employment. But they had a giant warehouse like this,
Stanley
and
was
I
so
spent
bad
way too much time in an office doing nothing but looking at a computer screen.
Years ago.
Roughly, I would say probably like a solid
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps
60% of my job was watching training videos teaching me how to do things instead of actually doing any work. Alright, I want to see if I can do this correctly. Maybe it's not possible.
The fact is that the story has been about nothing but you.
I just gotta line it up better, maybe?
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Someone I've been neglecting.
Someone you've forgotten about.
Oh! Oh!
Really?
Oh!
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why?
Oh, no, not bad. I don't want to die.
I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Oh, you got no problems, pal. Listen, if nothing else, what you should know about me is that I do enjoy to try and get on the right foot with people. So if you work with me, I'd be more than happy to help. So, wait, I guess there's, oh, I guess I'm committed now. 2B1. Narrator. Are you here? Wait, what's this say? No buckets past this point. Is there a bucket? I don't see a bucket anywhere. Can I interact with anything? Achievement unlocked! You can't jump. Oh. This is kind of a bucket. Can I grab it? It's a paint bucket. Alright, I don't get it, but I'll move on. Buckets are advanced play.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
Yeah, what's up?
Stanley walked through the red door.
I feel a little bad. We're really gonna make this guy hate us, aren't we?
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, he's getting spicy. Alright, well listen, now I don't trust him very much. We gotta fight this.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
The red door. Where's the blue door? Ah. Let me just backtrack a minute.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen?
I do,
well,
a little
don't
bit.
let me stop you.
Okay.
You see?
Oh, wow.
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Oh, what's down there?
Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was
Yes.
it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Oh.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did.
Well, when
And
you
in the
say it
end,
like
was
that,
all
you make
for
it sound
nothing,
kind of bad.
Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
If Stanley had a
Tell you
character
what,
model,
let me
I would
take a stab
appreciate
in the dark
that.
at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh.
A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Oh, this is going to be an adventure, I see. So, for those of you who remember me playing Bowser's Inside Story or any video game ever, you know that I get overwhelmed easily by options. And it's remarkable to me how many options there are. I mean, I guess let's go in the new door, since we've already worked so hard to get it.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
It's hard to tell. I'm still kind of early in it. I want to go with a nice solid 3. I feel like that's, very middle of the road. Maybe a boring answer, but it's what I'm feeling in my heart.
Oh, of course. A 3. Really?
Yes.
Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know?
Oh, no, I'm
Any
being
level
called
of
out.
critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings. Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes?
Maybe.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Here,
I was just
based
trying
on
to
the
be
data
nice.
from your previous playthrough,
You know what, I'm
I've
gonna give you a
compiled new
1.
version. And to be perfectly candid,
Oh, I can't.
I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
Okay,
Let's
what do
take
I
a
do?
look.
Oh! The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard! Oh, we're doing online play! Listen, I don't really play games online. Good old Neil is offline, played for 2 minutes. In total, 91,000 doors opened. Oh. Did you know 21% of players skipped the intro sequence? Only the worst 3% of players choose the blue door. Huh. This is you. 9,328th place. Wow. All right, boys, we're really making some progress here. Why not ask some friends for some help? Error list, friend list empty. Yeah, that tracks. But in my defense, it's because I only forget to add my friends. Forever. A dead rat is offline. A dead rat is objectively ranked higher than you. All right. You know what? I can admire the sass. Because it's Gay Pride Month. And we all know that gay pride power comes from being a little bit sassy and a little bit petty. Which are both qualities, I believe, in this narrator. So which door am I going in? The far one again?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
I mean, for me personally, it didn't have much of an effect, but go off, King. I appreciate the effort.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect.
I
Let me
guess
boot it
not.
up.
Oh, we're gonna be a video game tester today. I can appreciate that. I can get on board.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly
Oh, sir, you have
confronting
chosen the
demands
wrong
of
person to do
family
this with.
life.
I'm a dink.
think the
I
art
aspire
world
to be a
will
dink.
really
A dual
take
income,
notice.
no kid family.
But of course, the message of the
I
game
don't have
only
any
becomes
maternal
clear
instinct.
once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
4
so
hours.
why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
That's a lot of. Oh my god, and it cries and everything. Okay, hey. Oh god. Wow. Is that not the most satisfying noise you've ever done? Hang on, you know what I need to do? Let me time this right. Like any responsible parent, I am going to neglect baby Johnny for my bottle. Alright, hang on, Johnny. I'm gonna rescue you. You stay safe, sweetie.
You heartless
Oh, thank God it stopped
bastard.
crying. Wow, that was a lot.
Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Oh, because I hate
Because if it's
babies.
the
Don't take it
latter, well, I don't
personally.
know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
Oh no!
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here?
Between heaven and hell, this is not pre-recorded, I can tell you that much. This is all
Yes,
live.
This seems like it'll work.
Oh.
Let's give it a shot.
Oh, I really pissed him off now. The end is never the end is loading. Never the end. The baby game is actually an ending all 4 hours of it. So you're supposed to actually press it. Whoa.
Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation?
What is this?
Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower. Perhaps for
No,
some
I think
sort
I'm
of
a
twisted
safety
erotic
ranger.
purpose. Yes,
Forest ranger.
That must be it.
Yeah.
What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love
We're gonna fight some
everything
forest
about
fires
this game,
today, boys.
Stanley. And it seems there's even more.
Does
Come,
it?
let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Truck Alaska. Okay, what happened to working in an office? All right, is this just career, the game? Honestly, I can be a fan of this. Let's learn about trees, boys. We've got the prairie fire, the fillory, the golden aster, the tail cup lupine. Okay. Yeah, I did have to delete the chat window. Maybe I should have put it up, but I can put it up if I choose to. I just thought it would be like a little bit in the way. But we could put the chat up. You guys let me know. If you think the chat is, like, kind of annoying and it kind of blocks the game, I can absolutely turn it off. Gym boyfriend was there last night, going again tonight. Oh, we all love a good gym boyfriend. Alright, so... is there any point in understanding these? I'm not a botanist. I don't really care that much. I guess we're gonna have to leave, right? What does this say? Things I can't read. There's a picture of a man and a girl. Oh! And the classic S that every single one of us has drawn in our lives. Why? I don't know. But it's what we do. Alright, so let's head out into the wilderness, I guess. Oh, it's windy. You can tell by all of the stagnant trees. This is literally another video game. A video game where you act... Oh, we should probably go downstairs. Alright. Don't mind me, I'm going around. It's beautiful, I will say. Cruising around at the speed of sound, gonna chase some fires and put them out.
Oh, no. No, it can't be.
Was ist das? Wow, look at this. Where can we go?
It is. It's an open world game.
It's a very open world
block it
game.
off.
No, this is... Oh, what are you doing?
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley.
But...
Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another
Wait,
game.
there's a crack in the wall!
Preferably something with
I'm gonna make the great escape!
big, insurmountable
Oh, I'm not
walls.
skinny enough for this. You have to be a real skinny legend. Alright, let me... I can see the nature! It's there!
I think this will
Let
be
me out.
just the thing.
Help! Oh. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, I'm glad we got a little taste of whatever that game was. Don't really know how it plays, though. Oh,
Wonderful.
no.
See,
Are we
this is
just going to be
exactly what I
cycling
had in
through
mind.
video games?
Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't
Okay.
any possibility that you could get lost
What is
here.
this one?
Now,
You know what's
this
gonna suck?
is game design.
Since I don't play a
If
lot
you
of
manage
video
to get
games,
lost in this game, I
all
will
of these
be
references are going to be
phenomenally
lost on me.
impressed.
I'm assuming this is another real video game. It looks like some kind of sporting event.
so what
But
exactly
listen, I'm a
do we do
homosexual.
here?
I don't play
Let's see.
sports. I'm not supposed to know.
There
Yeah,
are
what
lots
do we
of
do?
cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack.
Right.
Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley.
All right, I'm glad
I
that
think
me
it's
and the narrator
sports
are on the same
ball.
page.
Oh, what fun.
All right,
We
narrator,
shall
how do you
run the
play that?
bases and do a touchdown together. Yeah.
I don't know
think
sports,
surely
but that
we must.
sounds not correct.
Okay, Stanley, here's the ball.
I
Have
thought that was
fun.
football. Where's the ball? Wait, what? Oh! Oh my god, it's ginormous. Is this like a demolition derby thing? Whoa, oh. Alright, let's go get a goal, boys! Come on, we're gonna get it. Get it. Oh, wait, no, we're almost there. Come on. Gotta go for the blue. Get around.
Are you doing it? Are you winning?
I'm
Is this
trying.
fun?
Oh, I'm
Is
not-
it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
A little bit, I'm trying
Stanley,
to have fun.
I have a thought.
I've been drinking.
And I realize I'm not a sportsologist.
Oh, it's harder than
but
I
if
thought.
one ball
Sportsologist.
generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls
favorite.
makes for an even more euphoric sports experience.
Oh yeah, please give me a ton. I'm doing a really bad job
Here
getting it
comes
in the
another
goal, though.
ball.
Alright,
Yes.
maybe that one will help.
Oh goodness, that really does feel
God, I
amazing.
have a one-track
doesn't it?
mind.
Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls.
More balls, please! Give me all the balls! Oh wow, there's a ton of them now. That's great. Hopefully I can get one of them into the goalpost. Just need to score one goal, boys. That's my only objective right now. Get one ball
enjoying
inside
this,
of the net.
Stanley? Are you having
They
fun?
really don't want to go
Is this
inside.
a real video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what?
Trying my
It's
hardest.
over.
Wait, where are the
That's
balls?
right. Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes.
Rocket
You get
League?
to have fun when I let
I've
you,
seen that
Stanley.
advertised before.
Besides, you
Never
need
played.
someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I'm structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with...
Oh! Oh!
What are you
Whoa!
doing?
Oh, I don't know what I was doing. That might have been a mistake. I just wanted to get a goal. Oh, no.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that.
Oh, I really stepped in it now, guys. We're in the beta map. Work in progress. Son of a bitch. I was hoping he was gonna put me into another game. Did I fuck it up? Oh, I might have... Oh! Oh, we're going deeper. Oh my god. Okay, well, that's fine. Great. Oh. Oh, dear Christ. Okay, so it's a spooky game now. That's why the internet must have loved it. Everybody loves a spooky game. Hello, ghosties. Narrator. Tom Leo, thank you for the $1. Are you there, narrator?
Tomla donated $1. So a little bit on this ending. In the original release, it drops you in Minecraft, then Portal. The ruined offices are based on the beta releases. The oldest office you find with the super sci-fi computer is from when this was a Half-Life mod.
Oh? That was a lot of information to process. But hey, I've never played Minecraft or Portal either. Oh, I'm getting a very sinking feeling about all of this. I can't see anything is the problem. I mean, there's a window here. Oh, jeez. Oh!
I wonder what he found.
Oh, that's probably for the best,
If what
honestly.
he wanted was to be the
Okay.
leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice.
Not the
And
most,
if he's
actually.
learned the
Can I
heavy
go back to
cost that
Rocket
comes
League?
with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the
guess I
chaos
did.
and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon.
I thought
Very
the end was
soon.
never the end.
I can wait.
I guess I have to wait. Can I move? Do I have control over anything? No. Alright, that was a pretty successful run, I think. We might not have successfully done anything, but we managed to waste some time. Oh, dude, how interesting. So, also, the clock is saying, what time is it? 9:55. It's funny because the game asked me to input the time that it was, and it for sure does not match the time. So I'm like, what was the point of that? Because that is not reading 7:41. Just food for thought.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Wow,
What could
I
it
wonder how
mean?
many like branches
Stanley
of paths
decided to
there
go
are
to
to
the
take in this
meeting room.
game.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Because, like, now I'm thinking, like, if I had stuck in the Rocket League and I didn't fall in a hole, like, would that story have kept going in some other direction? Oh, man, do I try and do it again, or do I try and do something else? I don't know. There's another path I can take with the
When
forklift,
Stanley
so why don't
came
we
to
try
a set
that?
of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Stanley
I'm
knew
sorry.
it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee
Shut up,
lounge
phase 2
first,
play sports.
just to admire it.
And every hole is a goal.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so but eager to get back to business? Stanley
Super
took
eager.
the first open door on his left.
Uh-huh. Let's go this way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Alright, so we've done the path where you fall on this platform and you go
Look,
over
Stanley,
there.
I think
that
perhaps
lets you
we've
play
gotten off
Rocket
on the
League,
wrong foot here.
which we might circle
not
back
your
to
enemy,
if you
really,
think there's
I'm
more
not.
I can do with that.
I realize that
but what if we
investing your
take it
trust
to
in
the other
someone else
side?
can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Thanks.
There's someone
I
you've been
love it when things are
neglecting,
about me.
Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Ah, yes. What's
Please,
this about? I
stop
cut him off
trying to
before.
make every decision by yourself.
I'm sorry.
I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for her.
Her.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Ew, gross.
She's
Women?
been waiting.
Narrator, I don't think you and I are on the same page here. I would very much appreciate for Stanley to be gay. Straight people aren't allowed this month. It's June. Oh, whoa.
That's her, Stanley.
Oh.
You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
What if I...
As Stanley picked up the phone,
Oh,
a white
wait.
light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with
Did I do
hope.
it?
Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness.
No, I didn't.
Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
A little.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible.
Oh, no,
Let
that's my
me
specialty.
double check. No, it's definitely here. Clear
Wow,
as day.
there's really so
Stanley
much you can
picks up
do.
The phone. He's taken to
Oh,
his
I wanna pick up
apartment
the
where he
phone
finds
now.
his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music
Aw.
comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
That sounds
Not
so much
picking up the
happier than
phone
any
is
date I've
actually
ever had.
somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible?
I don't know.
None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything.
No.
I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Fuck! He's on to us.
I can't believe I was so mistaken.
So it's an existential
This is why you've
game,
been
is
able to
it?
make correct and
Where he
incorrect
knows that
choices.
that this
and
is
to
a
think
video
I've been
game?
letting you run around in this game for so long. If
Yeah.
you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not
Well,
grasp
I was only
the
doing that
severity
because
of
it's
the
a video
situation?
game.
Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Oh my god, it's a training video.
Choice.
Is it? Oh!
It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous.
Facts.
For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical
God, is that
real
little
person
Timmy?
named Rupert has
No,
a
it's
choice.
little Rupert.
He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember
I don't
that
know, with
unlike
Twitter
you,
in our
the
society.
real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic.
Right.
If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying,
You know what this is
"My
giving me
goodness,
vibes of?
Is it 4:30?
The
I'm supposed
Scooby-Doo
to be
movie
having
where they had
a
like the
back
training
sack
video
and
for the
crack."
monsters to Oh, practice. Oh geez, it is 4:30, friends. I am so sorry. I have to get back to a snap and crack?
Excellent.
Yes. thank
Making
you.
choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at
the
least 8
straddling
choices
for me.
per day. Do you make more than 8? Less?
Probably.
And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside.
I already
At this
think about
time,
that way more
your
than I
instructor
should.
will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Okay.
Welcome
oh.
back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
You added a
but
bunch
not
of-
to worry. Now that you're
bunch of
properly
tractors in
informed on
here.
good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago.
Picking up the
and
phone?
see what the correct thing to do would have been. This
Yes.
way, please.
Wait. No, I guess we're leaving. Exit. Danger everywhere. Stop. Stop. Don't talk to me, loser, lame-o, wanna be like, oh, totally. Do. Where do I go now? Oh, they fenced it.
Now that we know your
Oh, I
choices
can't
are
jump
meaningful,
off.
we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
Well, you're a little
story
late
would
for
make
that
no
one.
sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, they gated everything. Oh, that's funny. So what exactly happens now? I guess I'm just along for the ride, honestly. All right, narrator. What's next? Do you think I have to go through the other door?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the
Oh, of
correct ending.
course, that's the
story
decision he's
will have
talking about, not the
resolution once
phone.
again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Right. Okay.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
Exactly
that
as
means
Stanley
choosing
would.
responsibly and always putting the story first.
Okay.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Okay.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Chat, what do I do? Do I do the door on the left or the door on the right? Oh, I don't know why I chose to do a game where you're gonna have to make so many decisions. I'm like a notoriously indecisive man. It's one of my weakest qualities. It's why people think I'm undateable. They're like, oh, that George can never decide where to go for dinner, doesn't know what he wants to do with his life. And now I'm here choosing what door to walk through? I don't know. I'll wait for the 30-second delay. You guys let me know. What door should I go through? I don't want to have the burden of making these choices anymore. Oh. Oh, interesting. Go to the door on the left. All decisions are meaningless. Matthew Webster. Middle door, obviously. I don't think that one's an option. Unless you're talking about the door behind me. Yeah, no, that one's not an option. You want to go left? I'll go left.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Meeting room. Floor 4, group something. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, weekly review. Oh, wow, we get to look at the whole schedule. Weekly Targer again, IT department, marketing Mondays, nice. Termination Tuesdays. Oh no. Roar Wednesday. Why? I'm having a real tough time reading some of these. Pran Green Floors meeting, financial panic meeting, office efficiency, legal. Just legal. Boss's inspection. Oh, gotta look out for that. Ideas and development. What to do about something 32. Group 44, group 8 bird, pre-review, office party. Oh, nice. Do not alter without consulting the whiteboard manager. Right. We're broke Wednesday. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda items. Write next day's agenda. Reflect. Okay. Not cost efficient. What is not cost efficient? Standardize graphs? That's not cost efficient. Push for funding. Hire someone to synergize papers. Papers are too synergized. Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on the topic of something, something, something. Somebody messed with the whiteboard. Oh no. Oh. Interesting. Oh, there's a PowerPoint presentation. Everyone is unique. You, most of all. It's diversity training. Look, they have the token black girl right in the middle. Number of slides on this slide. Wait, what? Slides. Charts and slides. Charts. Oh, that's funny. Rate at which charts on the same slide depicts the same information. Guys, this is how to be a data analyst. You just have to represent data in all different types of ways to make it look pretty. Please, no more charts. Please, I'm begging. Stop. The Boss Appreciation Minute. On your Boss Appreciation Minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Fill out in triplicate and return to your boss's specialist. Solving interpersonal conflicts. If you ever find yourself in conflicts with another diligent employee like yourself, but more inclined toward conflict, unless you're the kind of person who initiates conflicts, why did we hire you? Remember that it takes 2 people to start a fight. Aw, damn it. What are your dreams for the future? Success. Plant life for gays. Spring break, baby. I'm gonna metamorphose. I'm gonna clear my skin. I'm gonna hope. I'm gonna pollute the earth. I'm gonna get a boat, and I'm gonna do mitosis. Tips for getting fired. Talk less. Do unbelievably amazing at work all the time, every day with no expectation of a promotion or recognition. Don't get fired. That tracks. That's accurate. How to solve dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. The accuracy. Using slides to ensure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some level text on the slide. Oh, okay. Oh, and then we restart. Okay, nice. John F. Hey! Data analysts do more than that. I mean, I guess they do collect the data and then they present it. To do, synergize core value expenditures, shift global marketing pad. I don't know why I'm wasting so much time reading the day-to-day operations of this company because let's be fair, I'm not learning anything about what they're doing. I guess they synergize paper, which... Hang on, I'm gonna sound like a real fucking idiot real quick, but I don't even understand what that means. What does it mean to synergize paper? I mean, to synergize. Synergize. To combine or coordinate the activity of 2 or more agents to produce a joint effect greater than the sum of their separate effects. 2 companies have been looking for ways to synergize their business. So how do you synergize paper? Like, combining paper with paper? I don't know. What was my objective again, narrator? What am I doing? Going up to the boss's office?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Uh-huh. Oh, wow. Wow, this is really fancy in a really tacky way. Like, it's not very fitting to be on the upper floor of a paper office, is what I'm getting at. Can I go back here? Can I turn anything on? No. It's a parody of corporate speak. Yeah, I figured. My favorite TikToks are the ones that parody corporate speak, because if you ever talk to somebody who works in corporate and you like ask them, hey, what is it that you actually do? The level that they will go to like try and overcomplicate what they do by using like technical jargon words that ultimately mean virtually nothing to make themselves sound
Stepping inside his manager's
really
office,
are.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Am I able to speak? Speak clearly into the receiver. Night Shark. I forgot the
Stanley
numbers.
spoke the code.
Night
Shark
115. Night Shark 115.
Receiver, right there on the wall.
No. Oh, I get it. Yeah, I'm like Link from Legend of Zelda.
Sorry, is there
mute.
a problem?
Yeah, there's gonna be a problem.
You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise,
Right,
we can't get on with the
here for a
story.
minute.
This is a crucial step. Okay, fine,
diddle my
you're not
thumbs
going to do
around.
it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked
sorry,
you for
I'm
this
shy.
one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect
he's
Stanley shows for
pissed.
his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done
My
whatever the
chat told me
hell
to go
you
in the door on
wanted
the
over there.
left.
Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to
Humphrey,
a
what
set
endings
of
have I
two
gotten?
open
Well, I
doors,
died.
He entered the door on
I
his
fell
left.
into a hole. I watched a training video on how to make choices, and I'm doing a really bad job at making choices. All right, chat, I'm lost. Which door am I going in this time? Left or right? Help me out here. You know what? Never mind. We went through left last time, and that didn't work. Let's try right. Let's just go back and forth. I don't understand.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Okay, sorry. Pardon the fuck out of me. Fine by me.
Oh, it's ruined.
Oh, this looks
I can't
different.
believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did
was
you
an
get out of
accident.
that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my
I don't
story
know.
is now incorrect? How can I go back to that?
I don't know that I can
can't
satisfy
erase
this
that
man.
knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility
like his
forever.
little chairs.
I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To
No,
really destroy
don't do
all
that.
of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to.
Can I play
have
another
to shut
game?
the game down. I have to.
Well, why don't we reset?
I have to.
Okay, that's fair. Felt the vibration. Uh-oh. It's possible I just got another ending. Another game over. Oh, man, we're back here again?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now
words
look
could
where we
kill.
are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world
So
that
is
was
my
mine, and you
self-esteem.
run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
I don't know,
He actually
Stanley.
knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
My God.
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Ouch.
My story.
Aggressive?
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground
I
facility.
did go through the door
You
on the
would have
left. What do
destroyed
you
it and
mean?
been victorious.
It was the
would have
boss's
been so
office.
perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
What am I doing wrong here?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors...
Oh my God, it's
and
Stanley!
on his left,
Whoa. Whoa. Who are we? We're outside of the game.
Stanley?
Stanley?
Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The
I need you
end.
to walk through the door.
The Stanley
Can you
Parable
listen
Ultra.
to me?
Wait, did I finish the
Can you
game?
hear me? Is everything all right?
Wait, was
Stanley, this is important.
is this the real ending?
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It
But I
cannot exist
cheated. I
without
went through
you.
the
Do you
right door.
understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please.
Oh,
Choose.
oh, he's falling into madness. Nintendo of Europe. What happened here?
This is more important than you can ever know.
I assure you, there's
I
much
need
more.
this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? You listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
Oh, this is gonna hit me in the feels.
Okay. It's okay, I can wait.
Oh,
You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
have you ever been ghosted by your employee?
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
The end is never the end is never the end. Alright, so I guess that was an ending. I have a hunch. So we're restarted. Employee 427, okay. So why don't I try and answer the
All
phone?
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Gotta try and do as
Perhaps he
many
had
things as
simply
I
missed
can
the
before we
memo.
run out of time today. That's one I haven't done, because I unplugged the phone.
When
Let's
Stanley
go
came to a set of
to the
two
right
open
door.
doors, this was not the correct way to the
I
meeting
know,
room,
narrator,
and
I'm
Stanley
speed
knew it
running
perfectly
now.
Well. Perhaps he wanted
Just
to
imagine
stop
if
by
there
the
was a run
employee
button.
lounge first, just to admire it.
Whoops. Like, every single time I miss that door.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business.
Oh, I
Stanley
also should
took
go in
the
this door
first
at a
open
certain
door
point.
on his left.
First open door on my left. I'll do that eventually. First, I want to do the phone
Stanley
before I
was so
forget about
bad
it.
at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah. I gotcha.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
That's what they
I
all
realize
say.
that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
My
Someone
girlfriend.
you've forgotten about.
My special
Please,
woman.
stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for
I had a
her.
girlfriend once for a day and a half. I had two girls
This
that I
is it,
dated.
Stanley.
One of them
Your
kissed me at a
chance
bowling
to
alley,
redeem
and then we broke
yourself.
up. And
To
one of
put
them,
your
back
work
in middle
aside,
school, when I was only
to let
14
her
years
back
old,
into your life.
I
She's been
had her over to
waiting.
my house, and we played pool, because my family had a pool table in our basement. And
That's her,
somebody
Stanley.
started a
You need to be
rumor
the one to do
that
this,
we, like,
to reach out to her.
fornicated
If
on
you
the
can
pool
truly
table.
place your
And I don't
faith
even
in
understand
another,
how they found out I was on the pool
then
table. I
pick
think,
up the
honestly,
phone.
looking back and thinking logically about it now, the only thing that makes sense is for her to have started that rumor. That little hussy. Honestly. Lands on the platform. I did land on the platform. That's how I played Rocket League. Which maybe I should go back to, because I fell in a hole in the middle of Rocket
Oh,
League.
Stanley, is that you?
Oh.
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Just getting the bread out of the oven,
Alright.
sweetie.
Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your
Oh my god! Oh, she's an android!
Gotcha.
Oh,
come
we're being
on.
punked?
Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside.
Notice
Let
the
me show
apartment
you
number.
what's
It's my
really
office
going on
number.
here.
My employee number. 427. Oh,
This
look
is
at my
a
bed.
very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
My death. Hi, honey. Good morning, employee 427. Press B on your controller. Okay.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Ouch. Please press Y.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told
Oh,
to do.
am I building my
Now
office?
he's pushing a button, Now he's eating lunch.
Wow, this is a
Now
really tiny
he's
apartment.
Going home.
Where do we live?
Now
New York City?
He's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Ouch. Press A.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Alright, boys. If nothing else, press A to watch TV. Okay.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
Let this
First, he
be a
imagined
lesson.
That one day while at work,
That
he
you
stepped
need to
out from
escape
his
the
desk
9 to
to
5
realize
life.
that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
Because work
The thought
will consume you.
excited him terribly.
Press the left button to spend time with the boys.
So he
Can't
went
relate.
further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even
wait a
mattered
second.
what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Press X to prepare dinner. Damien, ready to throw that bussy at the new
As he
Pokemon
wandered
professor.
through
Everyone's
this
hitting on
fantasy
him.
world,
Oh, jeez.
he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path
long
lay
does
an
this go?
enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby.
I did
And
that!
he called it the Stanley Parable.
Press up to tell the kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Press tell your wife you love her. Hey, babe.
But there is
You
no
look- oh,
answer. How could
bye,
there possibly
babe.
be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has.
jeez.
Nothing has changed.
Here we go.
The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Wow, this game really gets under your skin. Press A to go
And
to
I'm
sleep.
trying to tell him this. That in this world, he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay. Oh man, I can't push the button anyways because I have to deal with a spam bot in here. This is why I need a moderator. What do I put for this? Promote? No, that's not correct. Spam. Reporting. All right. Press X to be at work in the morning. I'm not pushing this, right? How long does it stay up for? I have to push the button, don't I? Doo-ba-doo, doo-ba-doo. I mean, you guys said that if you played the baby game for 4 hours, there's actually an ending. If I hold out on this button, it will stay up forever. All right, David, thanks. I guess I gotta.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I
Here
tell him
we
in a
are.
word that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Do you see what I see? Press the button to
I suppose I
question
can't.
nothing.
Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose.
I guess not.
I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please die.
And Stanley pushed a button.
Oh no.
And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button.
I don't want to die.
And I tried.
Alright, is that the end, please? Do I get to do something different? That was a brutal ending. That just really fucking beat you over the head with, like, your life sucks. All you're going to do is work until you die. Your work is meaningless. Narrator.
Narrator donated $1. Stanley, can you hear me?
Stanley, can you hear me? Yes, narrator. Are you about to dictate my life?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers.
Okay,
He
let me turn
never
this
functioned
computer off.
well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others. So the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
Okay. Well, let's see what else I can do with this game. Really put ourselves
When
through
Stanley
hell.
came to a set
I know
of
another
two
path
open
we can
doors.
go
This
through is
was
the
not correct
escape
way to the
doors. Let's
meeting
try
room,
that.
And Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
This game teaching us that
Stanley
we're all
felt
NPCs.
lightheaded,
Honestly, that's the
butterflies in
thing.
his stomach.
We can't
Giddy
all
but
be main
eager to get
characters.
back to
And in
business,
fact,
Stanley took the first open
for every
door
person
on
who
his
is a main
left.
character, so many more of us have to be NPCs in their world. Alright, let's go in the door on the left.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked
Okay.
straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Straight ahead through the other door and got back on track. So is that the company office then? Interesting. So I know that the left door takes us to the meeting room. It looks like that might be the meeting room down the hallway, so it looks like this might be like a wraparound kind of deal. So, if we go to the meeting room, we might just go back onto the meeting room path. So I think the thing to do here is to be defiant and try to take the elevator. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So where does this take us?
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Ah, we've tricked him. Left. Can I go any other way? Huh. I suppose not.
Oh, no.
Oh!
No, it's to the right, my mistake.
Oh, is it? Is it your mistake, huh? Alright, fine. I'll play along.
No.
Oh,
no,
you
no,
fucking
not the
asshole.
Right. Why would
he's
I have
fucking
ever
with
said
me.
it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Is he trolling me?
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes.
Was that a
I've got
Konami
it
Code
now.
reference?
This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Hi. Should I be concerned that there's a vehicle that left its headlights on? Maybe. Oh, wow!
No,
What's going on
no,
here?
This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a
look at all
spoiler.
this stuff down
Quick,
here.
Stanley, close your
Spoilers.
eyes. Okay. We just
Employee number
back to,
319.
oh,
Oh,
my
fired! Oh, no.
It's all rubbish now. The whole
that
story
one
completely
say?
unusable. How about, rather than waste my
Wow,
time
for this
trying
many
to salvage
employees, not
this
so many have been
nonsense,
fired.
we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
I mean, I
And
guess
this
that
time,
sounds fair.
Suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay. From the
I
top.
guess that's probably what I have to do at this point, right? From the top!
All of his co-workers were gone. What
Yep.
could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
So I guess
simply
this
missed a
time,
memo.
maybe we should just try the left door straight from the get-go? I don't think there's too many other
When
options.
Stanley...
Wait, there's a bunch of doors.
What? No, No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the
Why are you so quick to blame
Did you move
me?
the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am
I didn't touch
you?
a
I'm
damn
the one who wrote the
thing.
story.
I was ready to
It
be
right here just a
obedient,
minute
like a
ago.
good little
I know
sub-bottom
for sure that it's
bitch.
here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come,
Oh,
Stanley.
good, our bot is back. How do I get rid of the bot permanently?
Story.
Hide. Get rid of this user. Okay, I'm sorry, what am I doing? Going wherever I want? Oh, wow, look at this. A circle. What?
I'll say it.
Inner
This
guilt.
is the worst
Everyone knows
adventure
what
I've
you
ever
did.
been
They're
on. I
just
can
holding
promise
back to
you,
let you
there
torture
definitely
yourself.
was a story here before.
There definitely was.
Do we need to restart the game again?
No, I'm
Well,
still
I find it unlikely
exploring.
that we'll ever progress by starting
I'm a little
over
lost,
and over
though.
again. But it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Okay. Oh, fuck. Everybody's like, ew, butts. Wait, what was the point of that? Was that an ending?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Hey, hang on. I need to pay attention. I'm getting a little confused. What if I go... Oh, there's no
Okay,
doors this
it's
time.
worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
But... Fine. I'm learning how this game works pretty quickly, and I'm gathering that there's really not much power I have to actually do anything. I really feel like I'm just on a track that's been laid out for me by the narrator, because he even said he hates open world
I
games.
knew we'd missed something.
Right.
The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Huh. This is also... Wait a second. You go around a corner, and around, and around, right? And around. That felt like one turn too many to make logical sense. But, oh, jeez.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so.
Is this a cabin
I
in the
can't
woods?
quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
I think so.
Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what?
don't.
Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work.
So is
and
this
it
a
really
happy
paid off.
ending?
So, good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square.
I don't
and this
disagree.
was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Is this all one ending? Because here's the thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, if it wasn't obvious before that I was on a one-track line, that'll seal the deal for you, folks. So that's interesting, because we've restarted the game a lot. Like, but it seems like the game, like, remembers things that happened in your past playthroughs. Rather than, like, doing a hard reset where it's like you're starting a fresh file. That's a pretty cool mechanic. So it's like, I wonder if you can do
All right,
things in one
I've got a
playthrough that,
solution.
like, change.
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
The
Just
Stanley
follow the
Parable
line.
Adventure
How simple is
Line.
that?
Yeah, fine. You know what? Honestly, I'm running low on time here, so I'm not going to fight you or anything. Oh, this is new. Is it tempting to leave the line? Or do I stay on the line? Oh, God, the game really tempts me to be contrarian. I don't know which way to go. Fine, I'm gonna follow the yellow brick road.
You see, the line knows
trademark.
The story is. It's over in this direction.
Oh, I
Onward,
love that
Stanley,
it's
to
trademarked.
destiny.
Onward to
Here's
destiny.
a thought.
Yes.
Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is
about
the
the journey.
story of no destination still a story?
It is.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
Oh my God.
Now, we can both agree
I
that
do
the nature
agree.
of existence is in fact a byproduct
Wait,
of
what?
one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay.
Yeah, that sounds
now,
correct.
if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct?
This is some mental gymnastics, but I think I
Got
get
a
it.
bit weird back there?
A little bit weird.
Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all
Wow,
of
this
that.
line
You know
is a
what?
little bit drunk.
I think what we need right now is a bit
It's
of
a lot of
music
it
to
drunk,
lighten the
actually.
mood.
Look at this go around. Oh!
Tomla donated $1. This is a solid route to be on for the end of the game. I think this is honestly one of the longest endings to get. So have fun, smiley face.
I'm so sorry that the incredible track is drowning out your donation a little bit. Wow, I feel empowered though. Oh my God, we're gonna follow this line, boys. Da 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 da. Following the line. I can walk the line. I haven't drank that much. You just see the cops that come after me, but I can do the tests. I can walk in a straight line. Watch me touch my toes with my big fat nose. Wait, that's not correct. You take your fingers and touch your nose. I got the words wrong because I'm a little drunk. Don't tell the cops, cause I can pass the tests. They'll make me sing the alphabet in backward order while I do some zigzags. Z-Y-X-W-E-U-T S-R-Q-P-O-N-M L-K-J-I-H-G-F-E-D-C-B-A. That's the alphabet. I'm so talented I can sing it backwards. That's because I'm not dyslexic, I'm just drunk, and being drunk doesn't impair your brain. One of my favorite things to do when I'm drunk is sing some songs and talk about science, like how cells have DNA, and that DNA codes for human cells. But one cell, even
Cut
though...
the music.
Oh, wait, what?
Go back and look at that fern.
Look at the fern.
Stanley, this fern will be very important
That's
later
a
in the story.
ficus!
Make
A
sure you
ficus named
study it
fern.
closely.
Wait,
and
what?
remember
Really?
it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
The fern will be really important to the story. Is it a troll and it's not going to have anything to do with the story? Or like, what am I supposed to remember about it? That it is a fern? That it exists in this room? Is it going to be like a spot the difference? So you got like, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can't even count how many branches are on this thing. Well, okay. I've looked at a fern. It had many branches.
Wait, what? We're back at the office?
We are.
No.
Wait, what?
No.
Wait, where'd this line go?
You do know we're looking for the Stanley
Wait.
Parable, right? The story?
Oh.
Is any of this
Oh, that
ringing
wasn't
a
there
bell?
before. So wait, where does it... Is the line being drawn as we speak? I wonder if I can catch up to it. Oh, we're back in this room!
No.
Yes!
Not again. Line,
What's
how
going
could you
on
have
in
done
here?
this to
Who
us?
else has been
And after
fired?
we trusted you. After everything we've been through, you... Well, I
You know, it's
can't take
refreshing
this
to see him mad
anymore.
at the
To hell
line
with
instead
it.
of me for once.
Restart.
Oh, God, another restart. You know, I'm getting a little sick of these restarts. Are you there, narrator? I'm
You know
following.
what,
Oh!
Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Oh, yeah,
We're
boys, we're gonna
intelligent people,
rebel!
right? Why can't we make up our own story?
Let's.
Something exciting, daring,
Mysterious.
mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable.
It does.
Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
What direction? Oh, this direction. Alright, narrator, I'm on your side. As long as you and I both hate the
Now,
line, let's go.
yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley.
It doesn't look like
forging a
any
new
programming's
path,
been
a
done
new
here.
story.
These are
Well,
very
it could be
empty
anything.
hallways.
What do you want our story to be? Go wild.
There's no furniture,
Use
no
your
art.
imagination.
No
Whatever
line.
it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Lots of turns. Too many turns. What should my story be about? Boys, we can make our own story. What are we gonna do? I guess we could, you know, so we could pull a Veronica Mars. We could really make it an office
not
murder
you
mystery.
again.
Oh, God.
Stanley, I'd also like
Oh,
to
she's
veto the
aggressive.
line from having any role in our awesome new story.
She's a
No
little bit
lines
messy.
or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
All right, don't look at the line. Don't look at the line. We're gonna blind play. All right, that's not gonna work. I'm not gonna get very far not looking at the screen. All right, all right, all right. Did you guys see something flash?
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the
goody.
story is in our control.
Okay.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity.
Of course
in fact,
not.
I believe I need a minute to think here.
Okay.
Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay.
Circles,
So I
okay.
know that each door has to
Dude.
lead somewhere.
Each door
which
has to
means
lead
that
somewhere.
the place where we're trying to go,
Oh, that's
there
gonna make me
must be
dizzy.
a
I can't do
reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
All right, so I fully get that, like, the logic thing, and when he goes on those tangents, it's supposed to be like a funny troll, but I'm legitimately trying to follow his logic, and I kind of followed him on his existentialism thing about, like, what is reality, and is my subjective perception real, and does it make your reality real? I didn't follow it completely, but I understood as he was saying it that, like, oh, that kind of makes sense what he's saying. But the logic here about, like, because we're coming from the right door is the correct answer, so therefore you must go through the right door. I don't understand that logic. Can someone explain it to me? Better than he did. Because I'm like, well, what if I wanted to go left? And what if the left door was the right door? I don't know. Let's just see what's going on in here. The confusion ending. Oh, tell me about it. I'll give you that
What's
much.
this?
Yeah, what is this?
The confusion ending.
Deviate from the
You're
maintenance
telling
room,
me
ends up in the monitor room,
that's what
narrator
this is?
restarts. First
It's all one
restart,
giant
second
ending?
restart, third, fourth,
And we're
fifth.
supposed to restart the game what, eight times?
Oh, wow. Oh!
That's really how all this goes?
Find the confusion schedule.
all
Narrator restarts the game.
determined?
Oh, don't do that! Fifth restart.
So now,
narrator
according to the
forgets about
schedule, I
previous
restart
restarts.
again.
Oh.
Then what? Am I just
Stanley
supposed to
attempts to play the
forget?
story, but is
Well,
prevented,
what if I
unable
don't
to go
wanna
anywhere, do
forget?
anything. The game restarts on its own.
mind goes
Sixth
blank
restart, find the line
simply because
again.
it's
Begin
written
following
here
the
on
line,
this-
find an
this
identical replica of the
thing
office has begun to
wall.
deteriorate. Attempt to
Well,
make up a story
who
here. We
consulted
tried to
me?
do that, kind of.
Why don't I get
Narrator
to
restarts the
decide?
game again. There's
Why
no
don't
longer an
I
office.
get a
Simply
say
black
in all of
space.
this?
Wander in the blackness,
Is it
find a
really-
bookstore, get bored and leave. Narrator restarts
No,
the game.
it can't be. I
The
don't
narrator
want it
is
to be.
gone
I
after a
don't
long
want
time.
the game
Stanley
to keep
dies!
restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on.
Yeah, don't
I
forget
don't want
what's
to be
going
trapped
on.
like this.
So we're
I
here.
won't restart the game. I won't
Did we
do
do all
it.
this?
I won't
Nonsense
do it. I
philosophy
won't
in the music.
do it.
Yep, that happened.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
You have the power here, not
whatever it
me.
is that made this schedule. How would we even know? Will someone come for us?
That slow
something
pan
happen?
behind you. Is there anyone back there?
So, okay.
Okay.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the
confusing
journey. Though they're
So
always
this
saying
is
that life
gonna
is
be the
about the
fifth
journey
restart,
and not the
sixth,
destination.
seventh- we
So
have
I
three
hope
more
that's where we
restarts
are
after
right
this?
now. We'll find out, won't we?
It's kind of cool to know the
Eventually.
schedule.
Well, in the meantime, if you...
Oh, there we go. So 5th restart, narrator forgets about the adventure line and what we were doing. Oh. Well, something here is different. I think the guy who's been synergizing the papers has maybe gone a little bit too hard. Perhaps he needs to be fired.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
Okay. Let's go to the meeting room. Awaiting input. Input. Can I do anything more? Input received. That's... Huh. Wow, what a confuse. So, if we're following the confusion ending, we're not going to be able to progress, right? The paper's real fucking wild. Are we not going to acknowledge this at all? That's so weird.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So, which door should I take? The left or the right, you guys? Should I let chat decide this time? Oh, this is finicky. Technically, it said we shouldn't be able to progress, so I wonder if it matters? Huh. I mean, we haven't really followed his orders much yet. We've done the right door a lot, so... I say do what the narrator says. I'd agree with that, so... You think the game reset itself, but there was all those papers littered on the grounds. That's... If the game did a hard reset, I don't think those papers would be there, right? It's all so confusing to me. I mean, everything looks normal, though, doesn't it?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okie doke.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
This is interesting. We can go downstairs. The last time we came to the stairwell, this was blocked off. And now it's open. And going up to the boss's office, that brings us to his little speech pad thing that we can't use, and that ends the game. What if we go down? Oh, this might be a bad idea. Secrets? No?
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
I
He
couldn't.
considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am
None of them
crazy.
have the right time.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.
No, it
And as
certainly
Stanley
doesn't.
pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Oh, I've made so
For
many
example,
strange observations.
Why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors
Oops,
close
that's not down.
automatically behind him wherever he went?
Oh, yeah.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look
yeah.
pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself.
All right,
this
we're
is
becoming
all
very
too
self-aware.
strange. This can't be real.
Oh,
And
wait a
at
second.
last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
This is all the same.
he yelled.
Oh,
This is all a
oh
dream.
no, this is trippy as hell. We're like
What
on
a relief
acid.
Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone.
No.
He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon.
Dave Mahone's starting to sound like the
back to
narrator.
my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too
Whoa,
appeared.
whoa,
It was
whoa,
so
whoa,
much
whoa.
fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
Oh.
How was he?
Oh, this is the
remaining so
drug
lucid?
ending.
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head.
Yeah, what's
One
that?
he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Oh, Stanley, don't worry
Now
about it.
the
That's
voice
just
was
your
describing
tippy
itself
slash
being considered
Starlo.
by Stanley,
A
who
real
found it
condescending bitch that
particularly
hangs out inside
strange.
of your gut and
I'm
yells at you.
dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could
I'm
it be?
totally trapped.
Was Stanley simply
What-
deceiving
where does
himself,
this go?
believing that
How
if
do I
he's
break this
asleep,
cycle?
He doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
No, you don't.
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his
Exit.
life.
Yeah, that's a lie.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to
Mountains.
Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too, surely, if he
it
could
was.
just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to
Oh.
wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
Oh, no, we don't want our
All
wife.
I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
We're still here.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up.
Oh,
My name
no.
is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please,
I have a
just
boss.
someone
I'm
tell me
important.
I'm real. I must be real.
I'm an
I must
important
be.
character,
Anyone hear my
please.
voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Wait, what?
Mariella
Did we
woke
switch
up on
characters?
a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
Don't
I
we
know
all
what
feel
is
that way
real
sometimes,
and
looking
what
at some of the
isn't.
lunatics in our
It
society?
was comforting to think this, and in a
I
certain
know
way,
what's real
seeing
and
this
I
man
know
made
what's
her
not.
feel better. But then she
Weird
remembered
thought
the
to have a
meeting
man
she
dying
had
in front of
scheduled
you.
for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Well, this, This game makes you really ponder life and its meaning, which I think is clearly the point of this game. You know, the idea that, like, as the choices video said, your choices are all meaningless. Everything's predetermined. I think the goal here is that you are supposed to just kind of quit the corporate world. Escape the corporate world. You should not be working in the corporate world. It's just going to fuck you over. You're going to waste your whole life, and then you're going to die miserable and alone. I have a text message. I have to check my phone. I'm gonna have to check that later. Alright, strongly suggest we obey the narrator once. Alright. I guess that's one thing we haven't done yet, isn't it? Let's do a run where we follow all of the rules.
He was sure of it. If
Wait,
he
what?
checked over his shoulder now, he would surely
What?
catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Oh, I don't like that at all. That's unsettling to hear. Someone... See? The game doesn't fully reset. That's what I'm saying. That's new dialogue. Oh, that was... Is there an ending where you can catch somebody? Is somebody else here? Oh man, does that have me paranoid? This is a new computer. Surname access, username access. What's this one? Huh. Alright, well, as for new new content in this story. Alright, David, I know you wanted me to listen to the narrator, but listen. The game is literally begging me to do something else.
Oh.
New content?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
New
Let's find
content.
out. How does this bot keep coming back in this chat? How do I get rid of this thing permanently? Hang on. I don't want to miss anything. Let me... how do I get rid of this person? Hide user. Jesus. Is it a new one? Honest to Christ. It's about time, boys. I think I'm gonna need a moderator. Alright, I'm loading something. What did I do wrong? Don't do new content yet? Oh, I'm so sorry, David.
Hello,
I thought it...
and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Ultra.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
So, this is fine, just don't go into the vent until you've done more endings. Alright, I didn't mean to get too far ahead of myself. I probably should have followed the narrator. Here's the thing. I don't want to play too much longer than 2 hours today, so before I go forward, why don't we have a conversation, chat? You and I. Do you think it would be better... You guys know this game better than I do, clearly. Should I... try to listen to the narrator, follow that, or do whatever I'm doing right now and try to wrap up whatever this ending is in maybe like 15 minutes and play this game again on another stream? Or, like, do you think this would be a 2-stream style of game? Sit with that. I'm gonna check my phone. You guys let me know. because I don't... Clearly, I don't know the answer to these questions. I'm curious how... Like, it seems like this is a game that has a lot of endings, so I wonder how long it would take to get through them all. I wonder if I could even find them all. No matter how many times I watch people play this, I never have any idea what's going on. The segment here is decently short. Then, if you ignore the vent, you can fit the obey ending in. Okay. This is much more than a 2-stream game. This game is huge. Alright. So if you think this segment here is decently short and ignore the vent, then we can go back and obey the narrator. I will try that then.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Oh, that passive-aggressive nature of him. So, what do I do?
Is it broken?
Is it?
What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere? Oh, there we go.
Oh.
All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it! It's all new content to me, so I'm just getting a smorgasbord.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Give me that content. Give me that content. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh. Well, if this doesn't look like a room that you would get stabbed in, I don't know what does.
All right, let's see. It's
the jump
circle.
Jumps remain. Can I jump? Press A to jump. Jumps remaining 36. Okay. If I could jump 5,000 miles, then I would jump 5,000 more. What if I leave? What if I don't finish?
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Oh, lost my jump ability. Okay. It's the elevator again.
Goodness. Another elevator.
Another
Stanley,
one.
I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
You know, you're
It's
pretty
just
critical of game
elevators and
developers for
jumping.
somebody who made a terrible game
Is this
for
what
me.
passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes.
I wonder
knew there
if
had to
people
be
think of
something
me
else. Let's see
as
it.
like the
I'm
friend
ready
that
for
talks too
whatever it
much,
is.
kind of like this narrator. I guess when you put two of us together, it gets a little bit too intense. Interesting.
That's it.
Thank you for enjoying the new
You've got to be
content.
kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar.
Well, I guess thank God I haven't
on
played
the level
before.
of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What
ignore.
quality assurance department signed off on this? It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could
Yeah.
never have lived up to such expectations.
You're a bad
if you're
friend.
Still with me, why don't we just reset the game?
Is that what
and
we're
we'll
doing?
try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
It's true, that's an actual achievement. How do you get it? That's what I need to know. Oh. Well, I was about to say, should we do the path where we respect the narrator? But, boys, we have a whole new fucking office. It's our old office. Oh man, did I permanently fuck with it?
Psst.
Oh.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent.
In the
I
vent.
want to show you something.
All right, that's what you guys told me not to do, though. You said don't go in the vent. So, 427, stay out of the vent.
Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
Oh! Ouch! All right, don't do the vent. All right, so now we're back on track, actually. That's kind of funny. They just built a little extra thing there. New content? All right, let's follow the rules.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Door on his left. Great. We're going to follow everything you say now, minus the vent. Door on his left. Got it.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Not a one, not a soul.
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
What a terrible
Stanley
company,
decided to
honestly.
go up to his boss's
Maybe it's the
office,
coronavirus
hoping he
pandemic.
might find an answer
Everybody's working
there.
from home these days. And Stanley just didn't get the memo because nobody really cares about
Coming
him.
to a staircase,
Right, we're gonna go up to the
Stanley
boss's
walked
office.
upstairs to his boss's office.
Hey, boss, what's the deal? Where is everybody? Oh, this is different. Executive bathroom. That wasn't there before. Oh! Alright, I hope I'm not breaking anything, but I want to check out the bathroom. I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but it's yours, of course. Say, that's a lovely purse. Extreme bathrooms. Can I flush the toilet? No. Got some more art. That's lovely. Don't have a reflection. That's less lovely. All right, cool. Nothing too exciting there. All right, let's move on. Oh, this is different too.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
Ooh.
And so the boss had
that
assigned it
leather?
an extra secret PIN number.
Yeah.
2845.
2845.
But
Where's
of
the pin
course,
pad? Ah,
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
wait. 2, 8, 4, 5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
Justin
Stanley
John, hello,
happened
welcome
to
to the chat.
input the correct code by sheer
Amazing.
luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Wow, it got real fucking dark. Okay, yep. Understand. Oh. God. Alright, I'm following his rules, but it's still getting a little bit creepy here. There are multiple variations of interacting with the pin pad. Alicio, is this the first run? No, I'm about 2 hours into this game. This is the first run where I'm listening to the
Descending deeper into
narrator.
the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
And we've never been
it
here
was
before.
a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Yeah.
Why did he feel this now?
I was
when for
questioning the nature
years
of my
it had
job, and you know what I
never
did?
occurred to him? This
I
question
quit.
would not go unanswered for long.
Okay. Oh! Nice. Sick. Let's move out, boys.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh. Alright. I'm making a mental note of this, David. But I'm gonna follow the rule. David's already on. Don't go. Alright, David. David's like the new narrator. Oh my god, I have another bot again. You've got to be shitting me. I need to, like... Ugh! This is insanity. Turn on the lights.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
So we're in a mind control facility of all the employees. So are all the employees just being mind controlled by the boss?
Now the monitors jumped.
Is there a
to life.
lore to
Their
this
true
game? Is
nature
there meaning?
revealed.
Is there purpose?
Each bore the number of an
Couple
employee
have been
in the
fired.
building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Oh god, it's Big
And
Brother in
Stanley,
here.
one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh, 427. 427, that's us! Can we get a closer view? Oh, wow, it's our office. Our office that is very, very dimly lit. We probably should have turned a light on. That's fine. Let's move on. Whoops. Men. Let's turn on the men, please.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
He's very passionate
wasn't it?
about his beliefs.
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Blind! Man. Somebody give this
Here
guy
was
a
the proof.
raise.
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy
Mind
or
control
sad
status
or
offline.
content. Walking, eating, working.
Wow,
all of
wow,
it
this is a
monitored
big
and
place.
commanded
Mind
from
control
this
status
very
offline.
place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink
buttons in here. You know who would have
Stanley
fun in here?
decided that this machinery
Maya
would
Fey.
never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Would I? I mean, if you tell me to, narrator, this is the part where I listen to. Can I push any of these buttons? Maybe not. Facility power. Mind controls idle, awaiting input. Text that's way too small for me to read. I don't have my glasses.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
That means turn it off, right? Oh, but we could turn it on. Oh, but that's not listening to the narrator. Oh, man. I feel like such a Maya not listening. All right, we're doing the David Peace run, so I think we're going to turn it off. I think that's the correct thing to do. I think.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling.
Was it over? Yes. He had won.
Yes.
He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
Wow.
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
It's nice to see the outside.
For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking,
I can walk out.
but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
No, we're not quite there yet.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Wow. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Oh, that seems like such a good ending to end it on. Achievement unlocked! You beat the game, boys! Oh, we beat the Stanley Parable. What a fantastic way to conclude. So I see that you guys in the chat are saying that this game, especially with the deluxe edition, apparently has hours and hours of content, and you can find so many different endings. So this might be worth giving another go, and we might do it another time. I don't know when. I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know if I'll do this like another week or what the deal is going to be. Is there a way to save? Does this game auto-save? It might, right? Begin the game, resume the game, settings, achievements, quit to menu. Hopefully it auto-saves. And I didn't just lose all of my progress. It's autosave. Do I still have my extra little foyer to my office? Press A to skip. I do. Okay, nice. Okay. So yeah, we can quit to menu for now, and that'll be a wrap for today's stream. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have been here the entire time, please do leave a like on the stream. The engagement is super helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed the Stanley Parable. It was a little bit different for me. Again, it's a little bit more like my misfortune streams that I was doing. It's a kooky game. It's a kooky, weird game. I had fun with it. I would definitely love to play a little bit more of this, play around with it. And of course, we're still going to be playing Bowser's Inside Story, so if you guys are a fan of your Mario RPGs, stay tuned for more of that. And that's where I'm going to leave you guys for today. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Leave me comments or hop in the Discord and let me know what you guys think of the Stanley Parable. Obviously no spoilers, but I hope this was fun for you guys, because this was a hoot for me. Alright, I will see you next time. Toodles, boys!